Welcome aboard, all you wonderful groomers, pet stylists, and canine cosmetologists. You found the Traveling Groomers Podcast, where we discuss lessons learned from mobile and house call grooming. I'm one of your hosts, Chris Bear Anthony. Any moment now, we'll be joined by my co-host and friend, retired mobile groomer and educator extraordinaire, Mary Oquendo, and very likely a special guest to help us chat about all things grooming, grooming industry related, and just plain fun digressions that I will totally wrangle back to topic. Grab those travel mugs and climb aboard to see where today's topic will bring us. Let's roll! Pet Edge is a leading provider of professional grooming shampoos, tools, equipment, and more from top brands at competitive prices. Check their website often for new products, sales, and special offers. For a limited time, save 5% off your order with promo code TRAVELER10. Find what you need to succeed at petedge.com. Ha ha, I hit both the things.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Hey, Mary. I can hear.
Nice.
Yay! Yay! I have never had so much empathy for the hard of hearing. I mean, I've had sympathy before, but now I can truly be like, oh, this 100% is sucks and is annoying.
Yeah. So that's going to
But
bring us around to what? Which is the first topic we're going to talk about?
oh wait, the first topic we're going to talk about is, ladies and gentle groomers, welcome to episode number 326, recorded on June 3rd. I mean, June 10th. Make that June 13th. Nah, just kidding. Today is June 15th. 15th. And we may have rescheduled once or twice.
Or
And
three
we'll be
or four, but whatever.
airing July 1st. Yeah, it may, maybe just a little rescheduling, deduling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a thing.
So why did we reschedule, Chris?
We rescheduled because this was supposed to be right after the Pet Pro class, right before we went to the US Pet Pro Classic, and we were both traveling. And I'm like, can we not like right before we go so I can pack and spend extra time with hubby? We'll do it when we get back. Well, I got sick at the show and I had a little bit of a cold. And then I got on an airplane with a head cold.
Oh, lovely.
And my ears stopped up so hard, they did not unblock until I was able to get a gadget Sunday night and partially unblock my ears. And I made it to an ENT today because I was legit a little concerned about getting back on an airplane in a couple days to go to the Ohio show. And I'm like, I know eardrums heal. I know a ruptured eardrum can heal, but ow, I don't wanna.
Yeah.
It's painful. I don't wanna.
So, yeah.
Mhm. So both of us just came back from Dallas. And Mary, this was your first time at this show.
Show. So I've always hesitated to go to it. But Scott talked me into it this year. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It was very pleasant. Okay. So the flight was pleasant. I landed in a Texas airport expecting like idiots in the airport, and there were none.
No.
Nope. There was one.
Well, there's always one.
It was he was based on what was on his t-shirt, and then he opened up his mouth, and then that, yeah, I felt for his wife.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm like, but that was, I mean,
No.
but that can happen at any airport. So
That can happen anywhere, any supermarket, any airport, randomly outside your house. It's a thing.
it's a thing. So the flight was nice. I got lucky in which when I went down, there was a cab waiting there. And I took the cab over.
Nice.
Actually tried to get me to take the The
The Dart.
yeah.
I've taken okay, one of the cool things about this show is depending on what terminal you're flying in and out of, there is a mass transit train and it's like $3 and it takes you walking distance from the convention center and the host hotel directly to the airport.
Yeah. But my prima donna ass was like, nah, I think I'm gonna take a cab. So I did. And Ashley took the train. And on the way back, we shared an Uber. She didn't want to take the train.
You know what? When you're coming there, when you're getting there, if you're not on a time constraint, it's not as big a deal. If you've never taken that DART train before and you have tons of time to get to the airport, it's fine. But if you're not sure, that's catching your flight is not something you want to mess with.
No, no. Also, flying is also fun. So the flight was delayed like 3 times because something was wrong with the engine on the plane. So my philosophy is this: if it's broke
Please
while
fix
I'm
it.
on the ground, I will wait here on the ground until you fix it. I don't have a problem with that, which is why I like straight shot flights. I'm not
Yeah.
worrying about a connecting flight.
Oh, I had a connecting flight. And they gave my seat away on my second flight because I went from being the flight was supposed to be early and it was like a 40-minute half hour connection, but the gates were like literally next to each other. So I wasn't concerned. Yeah, I walked up just as my cheap ass boarding group 7 or 8 was being called. Like I just made it.
Okay, prima donna ass here.
Uh,
All right. I am not boarding a flight group 7 or 8. Okay.
why? Why? What? You're in a rush to sit for longer?
No, I'm not in a rush to have my seat bumped.
But that's well, what do you mean like bumped?
Did you get on your second flight?
Of course I did. But they didn't bump me because of my boarding group. They bumped me because they knew what flight I was on, coming in on, and they didn't think I was going to make it. And then they went, oh, we'll get you a different seat. Because she scanned my boarding pass and it was like, bing, bing. Oh, bing, bing. Why is that not coming up? I'm like, did they think I wasn't going to make it? And did someone underestimate me? Because that's bullshit. Bullshit, Mary.
Okay. All right. So, Pet Pro Classic. Let's talk about Pet Pro Classic. You know what? Let's talk about before we do that, let's talk
Uh-huh.
about some of the complaints we hear about trade shows. Okay. First complaint is it's the same old classes all the time. Okay. So, we're at Pet Pro Classic where there is, I don't know, dozens of different classes.
It was such a huge
Oh,
schedule.
classes. But what classes are the ones that fill? Chris,
The ones that get repeated like
all the time.
all the time
So,
because they're so popular.
the same old classes, whereas the smaller niche classes
Mm-hmm.
have, I don't know, 10 people in them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then the trade show directors look at that and go, there's only 10 people in that class. I'm not going to have her back next year. And then the complaints going, well, they never do anything different. Well, the classes are there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second complaint we've heard was new speakers.
And the thing is, this is a perfect example of you cannot make everybody happy because I have heard both sides of that complaint. I have heard there's never any new speakers. It's the same old people.
Mhm.
And who the hell are these people?
Yep. Now,
Well,
wasn't there a time when both of us taught our very first class at a trade show and nobody knew who we were?
I have very vivid memories of my first ergonomics class, the first version of it, the first time I taught it at Atlanta. I was sweating through my socks, let me tell you.
Mhm.
Absolute sweat, and it was packed. It was packed, and I was just trying not to vomit.
So give new speakers a chance. All right, because um, me personally, I'm not teaching until I die. I'm not. This got a couple more years in me and then I'm done. So I'm not going to be teaching forever. To be, somebody needs to replace me and everybody else like me who is deciding to move along and make room for the newer speakers. New
Mhm.
speakers have so much to offer.
They really do.
They really do because they're not starting from scratch. So we had our start point and the way things were when we first started. Now through experience, we learned there are better ways of doing it. So that next group of speakers has already started with the better ways. They are going to expand on the better ways.
Yeah. And we talk and share and learn from our mistakes. And if you don't think that there is someone in your audience who's going to be a future speaker who's going, I like what she did there. I don't like what she did there. This is what I'm going to do different. This is how we learn.
Yeah. And I will tell you, I've always looked at speakers who I've admired and watched how they teach and how they present. And you know what? That's who I'm going to emulate.
Yeah. And it's already time
Is
to
it?
hit a quick button, Mary. It really is. It really is. It's crazy. I know when I'm on the road grooming, I want to keep things rolling along. With a 9-foot clearance, Hanvey mobile grooming vans actually fit through most drive-throughs to make lunch and banking on the go a breeze. With their clean running diesel engine getting up to 5 hours runtime per gallon, you're spending less time and money at the pump. Visit Hanvey.com today to configure the mobile grooming van of your dreams. Of your dreams, Mary.
Okay.
Gonna mute myself properly. Nobody needs to listen to me blow my nose.
Okay. So the cost of a trade show. All right. There is a lot that goes into the expenses of a trade show. All right. So
And
looking at,
can can I also just say in the beginning, the companies and people who put on trade shows want to make some profit.
yes,
It's not a not for profit. Now, they're not in it to be rich. This is not like a make millions money making
but they're
scheme.
spending time. Now look at it this way. Would you maybe, I don't know, groom for an entire week and say, I don't have to get paid for this? You'd be really pretty upset to not get paid for spending all that time and effort on
Mhm.
the last week. It isn't any different when putting on a show. There's a lot of work that goes into a show. All right. And something personally I would not want to do on that scale. Now, that said, my little Pacific Northwest Grooming Conference is probably more of a retreat, but I don't have to deal with vendors and I don't have to deal
Mhm.
with contests.
That's that's so much goes into making sure the contests are run correctly, to make sure you have the right judges, to make sure if you're a groom team sanctioned that the rules are involved and are set up correctly and enforced. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. All right. And there's a lot of time and effort that goes into that. And then think of it this way. So you think of all your clients, okay? So when it comes to putting on a show, so you have to deal with the location, all that
Hmm.
stuff, following all those rules there. Any rules that the locale, local government might have, so that's number two. Number three is making the vendors happy.
Mm-hmm.
Number four, making the contest people happy. And then you got to get staff in there. So you have regular, so like admin staff. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have your talent, your speakers and your judges. And is it really fair to ask those speakers and judges to spend money, meaning travel expenses,
Yeah, for
okay?
free.
Basically to work for free, maybe work for free, maybe even be a couple bucks in the hole, all right? Because again, their time matters as well, right?
Yeah,
So, and then get that all together so you could put together a pricing that meets all of those financial obligations.
not easy.
All right. And just what was, do you know what the ticket price was for Pet Pro Classic? Just use that as an example.
I looked it up. There were early bird prices and at the door prices. Early bird price for the different package. One of them was 469 and then it went up to 489.
Okay.
Oh, and that included a year of ISCC membership.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a second. All of this, okay. What all of that included? Let's say it's you missed early bird. Let's say it's 489.
Okay.
That includes the Fundamentals for New Groomers workshop series. Then this was a Friday to Monday all day classes in those series. So you have 3 days worth of classes, three hands-on workshops, trade show access, a model dog skeleton with three different heads and full body wigs, which is a $225 value by itself, and a year ISCC membership.
All right. But let's say it didn't include any of that stuff extra. So let's just bump the price up to 500 bucks and divide that by 3 days. Oh, it was 4 days of classes.
3 days. Wait, let me see.
Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Four. So that
Four.
meant
Because
each,
the all day classes did start Sunday, even though the trade, Friday, even though the trade show was Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
all right, so that's 125 a day. And there was what? Six classes, six sessions? But-
Mm-hmm.
So that means each session was $21.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Just so you know, I just spent, let me compare that because I
Uh-oh.
just bought a program that I'm in the middle of watching. It is 9 hours. I paid, I gotta do math, Chris. What the hell's
Okay, you do math. I'm fixing a fingernail. This is highly important stuff here because I'm very, very disappointed that I did not get a chance to do my pride nails this year. Maybe I'll do rainbow nails in July.
so I did a 9 hour online class. Okay.
Hmm.
Paid 150 bucks for it. So that's $17 per hour.
But you have to sometimes break it down like that
Yeah.
and look at, all right, well, how much do you make an hour grooming?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 20 bucks an hour for your education isn't so bad if you're making more than that an hour grooming.
Yeah. And will you be able to make more? Um, will you develop better skills? Better
Yeah, oh,
skills
yeah.
mean more money. Better skills means you're grooming faster, more money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or the flip side, more time. You pick.
It can be both
Yeah.
because you got to raise your prices at some point.
So continuing education, I think, is vital in our industry. It keeps us professionals. Okay. Now, that said, sometimes the opportunities to take continuing education is simply not there in person.
Yeah.
Okay. It is nice to see a lot of small operators put more shows, but they have the same problems the big shows have. They have venue costs, they have talent costs, they have admin costs, all of that. It was very sad to see that the Teton show is no longer.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's no longer. I didn't read up. Is it just canceled for this year?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think it's just canceled for this year, honestly. I'm hoping, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I forgot how to close my utility knife, Mary.
So I think the point that we are really trying to make is find a way to make it work. Okay. And yes, people have kids, people have dogs, this family obligations. But however, you can make literally a family vacation out of this,
Oh, yeah.
right? A lot of these locations are in tourist areas. So make a
I
family.
mean, Hershey's a big one.
Hershey's a big one. Or it's Fun in the Sun is back in Orlando.
Yay.
Okay. Um,
I'm afraid to say anything because I might jinx it.
okay.
Because every time I say, I'm going to go to Orlando this year, it somehow something happens and I'm not there. So I'm
Yeah.
not going to say anything yet. But I am going to be at Pet Quest this year.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, it may take a little finagling on your part. All right. All right. But let's just say it's not it's not going to happen, Chris. They can't travel. Fine. There are still so many other ways to get continuing education.
I was just about to bring that up because no, I get it that legit because of your family or pet situation, there are times in your life where travel's just not on the table and that's it. And that's fair. But yeah, all the online education and classes.
There's so much of it. Of course, we got positive ed with Angie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is really reasonable.
Yeah. And I know she's in the, updating and redoing a lot of it because I sent her more stuff for some of my classes that I have up there, the outside programming
All right. So
that
it's
is up there.
just the membership. There's a lot of outside programming.
Oh, yeah.
Speakers who don't want to have their own platform. Okay.
I don't need another thing on my to-do list.
Okay.
I love teaching. I will sit down and give the class virtually. I'll put that on my list. I will make time for that. But all of the after stuff, I'm just, please God, no.
Okay. There's also Groom House.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there are others I'm not thinking of. Okay.
Melissa Verplank's program is still out there.
I don't know. Sometimes it isn't. Take a look. Because I think for a
Okay.
while she took it down.
I forget the name of it.
Isn't it Learn to Groom? The point being, there is so many. So we harp on this because continuing education is what keeps your brain young at heart. Right, Chris?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Learn to groom dogs.com. So yeah, there's so many.
Okay.
There's videos up there. Yeah. Fun stuff. It's past time to hit a button.
And I want to go grab a book.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, good. I have a problem.
Yes.
I have very small hands, and I have trouble getting shears to fit.
Well, here at Evolution Shears, we fit shears to all sizes of hands, big and small. Let me see. We got
Are
you
you
covered.
sure? I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
I'm going to need more finger rings. but we got you.
Thank you.
But anyway, let's talk about the Barclays honors, which we've already made our point clear on, nominate us, but I want to talk about some other things. So, first of all, it's 2 books, and I want to get the name of the second book. Okay, I got it. So 2 books that I think should be nominated. All right, for Barclays honors. This is the first one.
Oh yeah. Yep. I got it. I got it right here.
All right. So theoretically, I mean, it's not a grooming book. It's a book about a groomer, though.
But it's a book about a groomer, and I haven't seen one before. Like I haven't seen groomers portrayed in media where we're not like morons most of the time.
Yeah, the only ever time I ever saw a groomer in any of the books that I read was actually because she was murdered and was part of a murder mystery. That was it.
Well, and I did see I did see a groomer character in it's a show on point about a woman running a basketball team. And once again, I want to say that was a thing where one of her siblings was dating a groomer and he was embarrassed to bring him around the family because he was just a groomer. Like that was a thing.
All right. But anyway, Angie's book, The Grooming
Yeah.
of the Iron Ledge by Angie Coates. You can tell it's dog-eared. And the second book, which I think bears consideration for this year, is by Amanda McGrath, and it's The Groomer's Monthly Master Plan. And I have a
Okay.
copy of it. It's in my bookshelf somewhere. But these are books that I have both checked out. I think they both deserve consideration for this year's Barclay Honors.
You know what? I am looking, I always look forward to the Barclay Honors Awards. It's so fun. But you know what podcast I think deserves to be on there?
Yeah, what podcast is that,
I
Chris?
think that might be the Traveling Groomers. I think we should go out with a bang
Serious.
because, yeah,
All right.
I need a medal to take. I don't need a medal. It would be nice. I'm fine.
Okay.
But, um, all right. So we covered complaints. We covered why all of our reschedules because, yeah. Oh, and then it was supposed to be Saturday, Mary.
Mhm.
Since we had to stop by the grocery store on the way home, we did get in after 9. Like we could have theoretically not gone to the grocery store, but it was really nice. It was very helpful. I was out all day Saturday and between World Cup games and even though the Knicks game wasn't a home game, I'm guessing there were watch parties and accidents and no, the traffic was hellacious. Trying to get into the city and then get across town and then get back into Jersey and do the things in between. And yeah, it was rough. It was just, I spent so much of the day in the car stressing. I didn't want to spend any more of the day in the car stressing.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty easy as far as most times and dates are concerned. Oh, here comes Pooh
Nice.
Bear. Come on, Pooh.
How do you deal with him in the, and I don't know if I'm having a hot flash. It's not that hot in here, but I am dying. How do you deal with him in your sweatshirt, in a sweatshirt in the summer? Like, what do you have the temperature knocked down to?
Well, my office is not technically part of the house, it's part of the garage. So it's not heated and the floors are tile. So it actually retains cool very well in here. It'll get a
Okay.
little hot And then he'll stick his head out and he'll be panting like he's dying. It's like heat stroke, Mom, heat stroke,
Well, you want it in there.
you know?
You
Really
want it in
nasty.
there.
So, so there we go. But yeah.
But
Okay, so
but yes, I'm voting for Angie's book.
okay. All right, moving it along. So
Uh-huh.
back to the show. So one of the things that I really miss about being here in the Northwest is that we don't get thunderstorms. We don't.
That was a mad
It
thunderstorm
was, and
Saturday night.
I sat outside because the hotel is like got little deck chairs right outside.
By the way, if you can go to this show and get a room in the host hotel, get a room in the host hotel because it's not that it's that much closer than there's a couple other hotels that are 10, 15 extra steps away. This is the cutest hotel ever. And now I had an argument with other people because they were like, this happens every year, but I'm not usually the one to check in. So we check in, and you know how some like Doubletree will give you the cookies?
Yeah.
F Doubletree, I got a beer.
Yeah.
They went, do you want a beer? And I'm like, is that a trick question? Like, I know it's 10 a.m. and I just got off a plane, but it's hot. And coffee is nasty after volleyball. I don't remember what beer that commercial was from, but yeah, that's in my head.
Yeah, I came in a little later on in the afternoon, so it was a little bit more reasonable.
And Angie somehow wasn't offered a beer. So I don't know, like maybe sometimes they forget, but dude, if you stay at at the Texican court and they don't, you'd be like, beer me? I was stupidly excited by that. I don't know why.
But anyway, sitting on the deck watching the storm and the lightning was amazing. I've been here like a little over 6 years, and in that 6 year period, we've had like one thunderstorm.
That was an intense and everything it has like verandas, courtyards,
Oh
everything's
yeah.
covered. And there's rocking chairs outside.
Yep.
And I think it was the first night because I was like, I want my nice cold beer outside. And I don't need shoes, right? I don't
Yep.
and I felt self-conscious for a minute. And then I'm like, oh, barefoot, barefoot, barefoot. Cool. I nailed the dress code. The dress code was barefoot is completely acceptable. Like they might have said something if I tried to go in the restaurant, but
But
they
I'm
had
not
outdoor seating.
100% certain they would have either.
I'm not gonna try.
Okay.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna try. It'll be
So
fun.
the venue was nice.
Yeah.
And
And it has
sometimes
room for growth.
the venues are sketchy.
I will defend that leaky little Sturbridge host hotel till the day I die. It had charm and it was in a safe neighborhood. That's it.
Yeah, you just had to worry about mold and bed bugs. That was it.
I had you heard bed bugs?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that is a concern. Oh.
Not in the room I had the last time I was there.
No. I never had an issue with bed
Because the
bugs.
door was broken, the slider door to outside was broken.
It was cold.
Spirit loved it, but it was probably too cold for bed bugs.
See, there you go. Or too hot for bed bugs. They don't like the heat. That's how they treat apartments with heat.
Oh, no, this was the opposite. This was cold. Here it's like, finally, the hotel room I need.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. It's about that time. I'm going to take another very, very brief break, and then we'll be back. Pet Edge is a leading provider of professional grooming supplies from the top brands such as Andis, Wall, BioGroom, Master Equipment, and many more. Check their website often for new products, sales, and special offers. For a limited time, save 5% off your order with promo code TRAVELER10. Shop petedge.com, the pet professional's source. Ta-da! But no, education is really, really, really important because I do things now, a lot of things I do very differently than I did 20 years ago. I mean, hell, do I say the D word? Can we say Dawn?
Oh my God.
Let's not Dawn. And I worked at shops where they gave me Listerine to clean the dog's ears. Like the mouthwash, the gold Listerine to clean the dog's ears. And I was like, I don't know about this.
Yep.
There was Dawn in that shop too.
Yeah. So the initial shop I worked in, all right, well, that was Petco. They still had in the back where the supplies were, they still had dip.
Oh,
There was like 2 big 5-gallon containers of dip.
oh. That's toxic. That's really, really badly toxic.
Okay, and here's the thing. This is probably why I took one look at it and said this is not happening.
Uh-huh.
Remember Roger Rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when the tunes, they would put them in dip to dissolve them.
Uh-huh.
So when I first saw dip, we used dip
Are we dissolving tunes? What's happening here?
but that was like, I am never using this. What was nice about that particular Petco, it had a basement. I mean, a huge basement. You could get lost down there. I mean, I just carted those 2 things down there, left them in some corner of the store in the basement.
I was going to say, I'm not sure that sounds nice to me. That sounds a little scary.
Yeah, well, I had no real reason for going down there except to take 2 5-gallon containers of dip and stick them in a corner somewhere because I was not ever going to use them.
Okay, fair. I can see that.
Okay. That and the Oster clippers.
No.
I'm talking about the big old Oster clippers.
I know the ones you're talking about, the ones
Those
that
who
like
might not know, the ones that you could bean someone over the head and kill.
yeah,
them, all right.
yeah.
And
The ones that blew dirty hair in your face?
yeah, or 3rd-degree burns on your hands from the vents.
That metal plate in front? Oh, that heated up.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. I mean, no. I am glad we had these tools. They were improvements on, oh God, and now we're going backwards. Did you see that thing on Facebook about a clipper, but it's a hand clipper? And
No,
I'm like,
I did not see that.
we're regressing. I have to find that and send it to you. And I'm like, are we shearing sheep? Can we say carpal tunnel waiting to happen?
Yeah, that's gonna be a big. Yeah, I don't know how groomers use that.
I don't.
Somewhere
I'm gonna look it up.
This here, I actually have one of those. And I keep it as a reminder from where groomers came from.
Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing it, but it was basically like a weird different version of that. Remember that snap-on comb over a pair of scissors?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I am not finding it. If I find it, I will send it to you so you can link this because it was like I had to watch the video for like a couple times to be like, what am I What am I even watching? What is happening here?
Well, okay, so Amazon has the original ones
I saw that.
for $11, $10. Doing shopping for you. Please don't buy those unless you're buying it as a joke for a friend.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'm doing the wrong search. Let's try manual.
No, that's what I tried too. I tried manual and I didn't see it. I will.
We will search it. We will find it for you.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Because it was, I want,
Oh, and I
oh,
look at those scissors with the clip-on comb.
I found it. I think I found it. And I am sending this to you on Facebook. I'm gonna get now the ad came up. Hopefully I didn't send you the ad.
Well, now that we mentioned it, while our Facebook is open, we'll get all the ads tomorrow.
Oh yeah. And it really does also look like AI. There's something about it that looks like AI. And I'm hoping this is not not correct and not a thing.
Did you see those AI videos of the brush
Of
with,
the brush.
yeah.
You know, the worst thing about that is there was a different AI video for a person hairbrush, and it was like steam, and it was like a straightener thing, and it was like did steam and hot oil. And it took me a couple times to realize it was AI.
Oh no, those are the ones with the dogs
But the ones with the dogs was so blatant.
clearly AI. Though I was waiting for some of my former customers to send me an email. Hey, did we see this? Is this new? It's like, no, AI, AI.
Yeah. Although I am pretty sure this is AI.
Okay. Well, regardless, it is not ergonomically correct, and
No.
you're not going to use it.
Yeah, no, we're not. Because it's terrifying. It's terrifying. He doesn't even have, no, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole and bitch about the dog's not even hooked up to anything and he's using this wackadoo thing on it. It's going to take an ear out. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm just going to catch back up on commercials. How about that?
Okay, then I want to talk about community.
Okay, you know what? It's a good break point. We'll talk about community when we get back. And what the heckity heck? There we go. Finding good help can be hard, but finding an assistant for our grooming business that understands grooming can seem impossible. Fear not, Internet Staffing Solutions are here to help. Founded by National Certified Master Groomer Lisa Menz, they'll recruit, hire, train, and manage pet care virtual assistants who understand the unique demands of groomers, vets, and pet industry professionals. Check them out at internetstaffingsolutions.com today.
Okay. So, first of all, I want to talk about grooming associations and then go into the Pet Stylist Relief Fund. Right? If your state does not, community is important. All right. If you look at some of the associations that are setting up now, they're all setting up like mini grooming conferences. Texas has one coming up. I think Texas purchased the girls who are running the Texas Grooming Association purchased. Is it Groom Texas?
I don't know. I did not hear that.
Yeah, they bought Groom Texas. That was the Barkley old show.
Okay.
Okay. They're putting on a show. North Carolina has one. Virginia has another one. The Utah one was sponsoring Teton. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, the associations can be a way to get continuing education to you locally,
Yes.
right? So if your state has an association, join it. The people who are running the association, it's not cheap to run an association. There's lots of things that go along with it, including IRS taxes and designations and all that sort of good stuff. All right. It costs money. Join your association because if the association is viable, they're going to bring you they're going to bring you education. And what I like about what some of the associations are doing, they're partnering up with each other. So watch for that in the future. Okay. So
And I know the New Jersey Association didn't have anything this year, but we're working on it. We're working on potentially doing something in the summer. Of course, the summer's creeping up on us, so we'll see. But we are looking at coming back big and strong for 2027 doing our Groomers Gala. So, do you know? There's changes and goodness happening.
So what they're looking to do is like online portals. So let's say South Carolina is doing some online classes.
Mm-hmm.
They will make those classes available to their partner other state associations so that those members can take those classes at their association pricing. So watch for that. Okay. And the second thing is the Pet Stylist Relief Fund is going to start looking to partner with associations. And the reason for that is if something happens in that state, it'll be easier for an association to vet those applications than it is for the board members who are all over the country and not in the area.
And it's also a good way for the associations to raise a little money too, because there's costs associated with just getting the association up legally. It's more than just a Facebook page.
It is. There is a nice chunk of change, and the founding board members are paying for that out of their pockets to get that association started. The IRS is not like, we'll wait till you get a couple of members and then you could pay us. Nah, they want their money up front.
Yes, they do.
The associations also need insurance. That's not
Yeah, we do.
okay. So remember that, support your local associations. And if you don't have an associations in your state, or you're not certain, so you're not certain there's an association in your state, go to WAGA. It's WAGA. Let me get the exact.
Wild apricot. It's right
WAGA,
here.
WAGA.wildapricot.org. All right. They will have a list of all the associations. So if you have an association in your state already, join it. If there's not an association and you would like to get an association started, then we'll help you. In fact, in next Wednesday, we're meeting with some people from Maine who want to get an association started. So we're going to help them, move that process along.
Nice.
And Chris and I are both on that board.
Yes. That's, you know what? That's one of those things that can be exhausting, but it is so worthwhile because it's so important. And when we talk about education and when we stress that you do somehow have to pay for continuing ed, and while there are other ways to get it besides a trade show, it's so important. It's because 20 plus years ago, when I started, grooming was not considered a skilled trade. It was not really looked well on. We were not looked at like we were educated people. And I worked with people who went, I'm just a dog groomer, and rolled into work in their pajamas and threw a smock over it. And it was clearly pajamas and bedhead with a smock over it. if you have a problem with people seeing us that way, part of the solution is our continuing ed, is our stepping up and being the professionals. It sucks. It's hard. But that's also why we preach about pricing and make sure you're pricing appropriately, because people will value what they pay for.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. Mary, you're into Reiki as well. That's one of the things they teach you when you're getting your Reiki attunements, when you're becoming a Reiki master. They're like, look, we know you want to help people. We know this is why you want to do this. However, people don't value what they don't pay for.
Yes.
And it's stressed and beat over the head, because if you're getting into this, it's because you are a giving person and want to be helpful and want to heal other people and be a part of that. And yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I was cleaning out some of my stuff in my office because that's an ongoing process, Chris.
Well, yeah.
And I came across all of my Reiki materials. I haven't taught a Reiki class in a really long time. Thinking about doing it again.
It would help if I unmuted myself after blowing my nose. It's nice. But yeah, that's something that's flits back and forth, and I do it occasionally, but not on as regular a basis as I like or I
Yeah, I
should.
mean, right now, all I'm doing is just me and my personal pets.
Mhm. Some of my senior pets get a little bit of
I'm
extra.
not grooming anymore.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
You know, when I was grooming, Reiki was an integral part of my grooming business.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just my dogs. Still not hot yet. I'm like steaming in here, Pooh.
You're just like dying.
I'm hot. I'm like dying. And he's like, he's like, I'm still good. I'm still good. I'll let you know when it becomes a problem.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. Okay, so moving it along.
I'm still defending the Sturbridge till the day I die.
No,
Still defending it.
that's my ride or die story. Okay. Yes. That last time I was there, and it was getting progressively worse. But up until that last time I was there with Spirit, I was done. And I will say they had a great restaurant, that Ox, whatever.
Oh yeah, the Oxtail Tavern.
Oh my God. The food there was fabulous.
Can you tell I have a problem with loving broken things? I'm like, I can help. Let me help. I'll fix it. Toxic.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was letting a lot slide until again to that very last year. And then I was like, you know what? I'm so done here. I'm done.
Yeah. That's a lot. Man, should we get our last commercial in?
Yeah.
We will get our last commercial in, and then I'll ask what all else you have been up to. I love being a house call groomer, but I hate doing laundry or worrying about asking my clients for fresh towels. Raypet has solved those problems for me with the Wet Pet disposable towel. Taking up much less space than traditional cotton towels and easy to wring out and reuse, these super soft, comfy, absorbent towels eliminate any cross-contamination concerns between pets, and now their new smaller washcloth size can even help those sensitive eye areas. Great for cleaning out wrinkles gently and thoroughly. Need to keep water bowls for your clients on hand that are easy to disinfect, but hate all the room traditional clanky metal bowls take up? Or just have a very active pet? Their collapsible silicone bowl comes with an aluminum D-ring hook that can be attached to your pet's leash or anywhere else in your van for easy storage. You can get one by itself or in their handy travel kit, along with a set of 3 tick removers and 1 small wet pet towel. So stop by their website to check it out, raypet.net, and tell them the Traveling Groomers sent you.
Here. Here.
Alec is being shy. He's actually half groomed at the moment. So, of course, he wants nothing to do with the camera. If he was a hot mess and I'd get called out, then he'd be like all in my face, all in the camera. Looks half decent, just, maybe do, but decent? No, no. Total camera shy. Nothing to do with me. It's great.
Ricky hated his picture taken. He'd get very upset when you pointed a camera at him.
Aw.
Whereas Spirit just totally mugged for the camera.
He just knew. He couldn't even see that there was a camera. He just somehow knew.
They're taking my picture and making me internet famous.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
So you're going to be Pet Quest.
Pet Quest, and then what's the show schedule happening?
Well,
I don't even
it's
know.
just Super Zoo and then I'm done.
Oh, oh no. Um, Rocky Mountain.
Okay.
Do I only have one in July? Oh, it's like a vacation.
I'm going on vacation in July, last week of July, first week of August, and I'm taking my grandkids and we're going to Disneyland.
Ooh. So no, wait. After there's Super Zoo and All American at the same time in August. Also, only one show in August because I'm not trying to do both this year. And then Hershey, and then right after Hershey, I'm going to start talking about it now. The the fly-in, Pet Night on the Hill is like directly after Hershey.
Yeah, no, it's September. I don't know when, but I'm going to see my daughter in Atlanta. So I was thinking about doing Pan this year, but not this year now. Maybe next year, but if I go past next year, I'm probably not going to care.
Uh-oh. Something is not in my calendar that should be. So after Hershey, we have Fun in the Sun. And then the Arizona show. It's not in my, not in my calendar. Problems. I must correct that immediately because those are some fun shows. And that's Halloween weekend again.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Vegas is my last one this year. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not even really sure what I'm doing next year outside of Atlanta and Super Zoo. Of course, the Pacific Northwest Grooming Conference, that's going to be in June next year. So, but other than that, I haven't made any plans for next year. So who knows where I'll be, if I will be anywhere.
You'll be somewhere.
I'll be
You'll
somewhere.
be somewhere. Be somewhere. We'll be around. One day you're going to just find reasons to go to Hershey and make it a vacation.
You know,
Mhm. I know you like direct flights. You can't get a direct flight
not
into Harrisburg.
like that. The only way that happens, okay, is I'm flying into Boston because I'm seeing my kids that are in New Hampshire, and they want to go to Hershey. But yeah, there's no direct flight for me to go to Hershey, so that is unfortunately not going to be on my list because there's no direct flight for me.
I realize I have just the thing for that. So sad.
So
So sad.
so sad.
I'm sorry. I heard the noise in my head and I'm like, I gotta press the button.
So
Yeah.
nominated and we win, the medal is all yours. I'm being gracious, Chris.
That, what was that?
If we win, the medal is all yours.
Oh, why? That's, you know what? That's fine. I'm not going to fight with you on that. I'll just say, how gracious of you, Mary.
Right, very
And
gra-
then go, that's adorable. She thought I wasn't going to get it. That's adorable. Look, I'm healed up. I'm not a gimp this year. Have I called you out on the podcast?
many times.
Well, seriously, many times, but for the year we were nominated and I was in the wheelchair.
Yes, more than one time. The only way
Oh,
beating me to the podium would have been if somebody tripped me and I hit a table and knocked myself out.
yeah, seriously, you would have had to be unconscious because
But
somebody could have tripped you
I still would have crawled there faster than you.
and you still would have gotten faster than I would have, like, and up the stairs and the thing. And yeah, you'd have had to be unconscious.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay because I've got a medal, Chris, so I'm happy.
I'm very proud. You know what? And I'm happy for you for that. I am very, very proud of my friends when they win because I'm just blessed to be in great company. And it's an amazing feeling going to the awards and getting nominated for something and just looking at the company you're in. And it's humbling and it's awesome. The kind of love.
Okay. So
But
vote
yeah.
for us, people. Vote for us.
Yeah.
Chris needs the medal.
I'll live without it. It would be nice. It would be nice. Let's not be afraid to ask for it. I would love the medal.
Yeah, Chris needs the
Deeply. Deeply in my soul. I also now need to get the dog toy out from under the desk where he has. You hear that?
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. He got it his damn self.
awesome.
I'm telling you, I know poodles are smart dogs, but apparently I'm the last one to know that mine is secretly an orange cat. He's special. He's special. His best friend's an orange-ish cat, and it just rubbed up on him. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, it is about that time. And it is late, and I need dessert because I had dinner like an adult, but I need to pack for PetQuest like a not prepared person.
And you have that thing you're going to give to Denise for me, correct?
Yes, I just, like right before I threw it in my suitcase.
Awesome.
All righty. All right. Guys, gals, groomers, and gajillionaires. In spirit and love, your gajillionaires in love and dog hair. We will see you next time. Safe travels. Well, that was fun, but now it's time to head home. We hope you enjoyed listening as much as we enjoyed chatting with you. If there are any topics you'd like us to discuss or guests you want to see join us on this crazy road trip of ours, let us know in the Traveling Groomers Facebook page. Don't forget to thank our sponsors. And see you next week, guys. Safe travels.